Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing. I was reading an article and it just hit me, Edgar Berlanga was talking about, hey, if he fights, has his fight soon, if he can win it, it's in February. Uh, if he wins it, then he could put himself in position to fight Canelo because Canelo makes all the moves. Canelo's the money man, and Canelo has paid his dues to do whatever he wants. And what I need from you guys is to hear what dues are we talking about. I'm trying to figure out what dues are we talking about that Canelo paid to do whatever he wants. What you mean by doing whatever we want? We're saying you don't have to never fight nothing. You can fight whoever you want, right? Which means it's not sport anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what dues was it, right? Because the big fights, was it the loss to Floyd Mayweather? Was that the dues? Was it at 154 pounds just being a champion but not being the best champion? You had three other champions at 154 pounds in both Charlo brothers and Demetrius Andrade. At 160 pounds, you had a close fight against Canelo, against Gennady Golovkin, but you did acquire three belts, but didn't want to go undisputed and fight Demetrius Andrade. So what dues there? You never been undisputed. You go up to 168 pounds, right? And then you get awarded the WBC belt. And they still are calling you undisputed. You didn't fight for the WBC belt at 168 pounds. I'm trying to figure out what wins, because his best fighters he fought was like Arislani Lara. That was a loss, actually, right? I'm trying to figure out what dues are we constantly saying that Canelo has paid that he can do whatever the hell he wants to do, right? Because I don't see the dues, right? There's not any dues. Or beating Amir Khan or Kirkland or whatever, or not fighting Demetrius Andrade, going up to fight Sergey Kovalev, right? Adver Yildirim and them, not fighting Benavidez, but fighting Callum Smith and Caleb Plant and Billy Joe Saunders instead of Demetrius Andrade, for example, who wasn't doped, right? Canelo Alvarez has been doped himself, right? The Canelo Alvarez didn't fight his mandatory at 160, which was Jamal Charlo, and got a franchise title. What dues are we talking about? I've told you guys 1,000 times. That's why I call them Negro Leagues fighters. Most Mexican fighters and other fighters, they're in a different league. Those Negroes that are fighting, there's a total different things that they have to do and responsibilities, running around being in the division right now and not fighting everybody. I'll give you an example. Terrence Crawford, who's undoubtedly trying to fight everybody his whole career. He's 36 years old now, and he's trying to fight only super significant fights. Do you know people are talking to him like he's avoiding or ducking a Jaron Boots Indus? A fight that's not really worth the money yet. Let Ennis get some stuff going on so it can be a big fight. We're telling Terrence Crawford, who we know has never avoided anybody, is going after the hardest fights, trying to go after undisputed fights or the big Canelo fight, 3 divisions higher and everything. But we're telling this guy he's avoiding somebody. But we won't tell Canelo he's avoiding any of Benavidez, David Morrell, Demetrius Andrade, the Charlos at 154, all the hard fights. Not ever a hard fight. When is the last time you've seen a fight that you wanted to see that Canelo's going to fight? Right now, right this instant, he's thinking about fighting Jamal Charlo, right? Not the 154-pound Jamal Charlo, not the 160-pound Jamal Charlo, the Jamal Charlo we just got out of the crazy house and ain't fought but one time in 2 or 3 years, that one. And he's got people at 168 pounds. Who are his mandatories? We haven't heard sanction bodies coming out. Canelo's trying to announce that he's going to fight Jamal Charlo soon, or somebody. I told you it's not going to be a big announcement because it's not going to be David Morrell or David Benavidez. It's going to be somebody else, right? It won't even be Terrence Crawford, because I know he knows that Terrence Crawford's a hard fight. It's not going to be that. It's going to be Jamal Charlo. And that's some kind of big announcement. I did the video 2 days ago. Canelo can't make a big announcement because the big announcement would be David Benavidez, David Morrell, Demetrius Andrade, or Terrence Crawford. Anything else I don't really see as a big announcement. It's a typical announcement. So my point, all of this stuff, listen, we just say things because other people say it. Stop being a walking dead and following. What has Canelo done that makes him be able to do what the hell he wants to do in boxing? and everybody just keeps following like he's does that. And it's not hating on Canelo or whatever. My point is just, damn it, like any other person, people that look exactly like me, I asked them to do the exact same things, and so did you. Just if you're gonna be in a division, try to fight the hardest fights. Here's somebody that looks similar to me, Javante Davis. I call him the Black Canelo. He's in a division where other people are undisputed, and they're calling him the face of boxing. I don't know, we're not going for that. He gets called out on that, just like anybody else. But you can like them, or they could just be boxers that you like, but they're not the significant fighters that are trying to go for undisputed and stuff. So Edgar Berlanga's wrong here. I mean, he's right. That's the way it is. But it's the wrong thing that we're saying in boxing, is that Canelo has paid his dues. Because actually, what dues are we talking about? Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm about to hear y'all.